Well, you're listening to Accounting and Business on Money FM Radio 93.7. And I must make mention that we are live on Facebook, Money FM Zambia 93.7. I mentioned we because I'm joined by Mr. Lusambo, happens to be an investment and financial analyst. On the other side, we look at how to attract the right people on your business Facebook page. And just to comment, at the point we open the phone lines, the number is 077 How to attract the right people on your business Facebook page. Mr. Lusambo, you're welcome. How are you?
Fantastic. I'm feeling so good, Stephanie. I hope you are well and in good health. I see you are, yeah, it's all smiles, Stephanie. It's all smiles. You must have been paid. It's what's the day today?
Not really. Mm.
Today is the 15th. Oh no, you have not yet been paid. Yeah, fantastic. So I'm happy to be here, Stephanie. It's good to see you. How has been your week?
My week has been okay. It's been fine. I was looking forward to accounting and business. The last time we had a very good topic.
Yeah, indeed, fantastic. After the session, I kept receiving some voice notes and some messages from people,
Yeah.
opening up, and that was fantastic. It's fantastic. So today I want to get into the bits and pieces of how to attract the right people on your social media platform. And do you know the reason why this is a very important topic is partly because more often than not, Stephanie, lots of us have not paid attention to the impact that our social media can have on our businesses. We don't realize that social media is a money making machine. And if we took it seriously, it can really change our lives. Most people just come to Facebook to post pictures and then off they go. So, in this particular session, what you want to look at, we want to make sure that we talk about the few bits and pieces, the tips that you can use today to build a social media platform that attracts clients, people are able to buy from you. And I'm going to share what I've been able to do to build an audience that buys from me. It's very frustrating to have a lot of people on your page who cannot buy from you. And there are lots of people right now with massive audiences, but they can't make a coin. They can't make a single coin from the social media platform because they've attracted the wrong people on their platform. So I want to share the tips I used. All right. Of course, I'm not going to share everything in this session because we don't have much time. But I hope that these tips will be able to help you to understand what to do if you are building a business and you want to attract the right people to your platform so that you can be able to sell and make money from your social media platform. It's very, very important. And I've always said this, Stevens, Facebook is not for your friends.
Mm.
Your social media platform is not a place where you come to make people happy, like to make your friends happy, to make your friends smile. That's not the purpose of social media. A social media platform is for you to express yourself, for you to tell the world that, hey guys, here I am, I exist, and I have this
Mm.
product, and I would like to sell it to you. Are you interested? That's the purpose of social media. We don't come to Facebook so that we can come and have people to love us. No, that's not the
Mm.
purpose of social media. Social media is a platform for you to express yourself. And now I'm going to tell you among the reasons why, just before you get into the tips, I just want to comment. I wrote something down because, I have a habit of writing good thoughts down. And I hope you adopt the
Mm.
same. If you have a good thought when you're eating in Shima or you're about to go to sleep, all right, you may want to write things down. So there are three things I wrote down that I think social media is for and why people come to social media. There are three things. And one of the things is people want recognition when they come to social media. So you and me are here, we are talking, we are seeking recognition. We want somebody to hear us, want somebody to listen to us, want somebody to know that there's Shadwick, there's Stephanie, there's Money Fam, there's Shadwick, chartered accountant, there's someone. We are all looking for the same thing when we come to social media. Recognition. That's number one. All of us want recognition. And some people have done very well. They've been widely recognized on social media, but unfortunately, they can't make money out of the social media platform because they have used a wrong model of growth. And in this session, if you stay to the end, you are going to really benefit because we're going to talk about the bits and pieces you can do today to build a platform that helps you to make money out of it. So that is number one. And then number two, why people come to social media, Stefan, is because we want to feel a part of something. We want to feel that we belong to some community of some sort and people know about us. We want to have a sense of belonging. That is why we come to social media. We want to feel. This is why you see in the past we had diaries. Like, for example, I have a diary here where I write my beautiful thoughts. Okay. But nowadays, I don't have to do more of this anymore. I write my things I want to implement in my diary because now I can go to my platform and I'm going to post my thoughts in real time. Okay. If there's a problem going on in the community, in the country, wherever in the world, I can comment on that problem in real time. I can add my voice. I want to feel part of something. You understand? And then the other reason is because we all want to leave some type of legacy. We don't want to be forgotten. So, we want to be remembered for something that we have done. No, there's a guy who was live. There's a lady who was live. So we all want the same. So please, people who are watching us live, please share the video, react. Like, we need those likes. We need those likes and shares. Please help us to do that. So now there are these three things, Stefan. And the mistake we make more often than not when opening a social media platform, we want people to love us. No, that's not. You are opening it for a wrong reason. If you are opening for people to like you, you are on a wrong platform. Social media is for you to express yourself. How do you get recognition? How do you get people to know that you exist? Is to express yourself. When you begin to express yourself, people will recognize that there's a guy there, there's Chadwick there. This guy is an accountant. This guy talks about finances. There's Stefan, she's an amazing host. People call when she's on radio. There are lots of phone calls coming in because there's Stefan there. So people are able to recognize it because they're expressing yourself in a way that resonates with those who watch you. All right. Of course, when people begin to recognize you, eventually you're going to feel a part of something. You're going to feel this responsibility. All right. So now here's the issue. When you come to Facebook, like how I said earlier, the primary goal, all right, while you are getting that recognition, the primary goal is not to make other people to love you or to like you. Of course, they need to do that for them to buy from you, but that's not the primary goal. The primary goal is for you to express yourself. When you begin to express yourself, the chances are that you're going to get the recognition from people. I never applied to Man FM radio that I wanted to feature on radio. I never did that, Stefan. Not a single. I never even knew Man FM radio existed. But one day I received a call. Somebody called me and told me, "We'd like you to be featuring on our show." How did somebody know about me? Because they saw me somewhere expressing myself on social media. They got interested. I never called Prime TV, not a single day. I didn't even know they would be interested in my services, but they called me, "We'd like you to feature on our TV program." I never called that company from South Africa, the DP. I never called them to engage me for their mentorship sessions. I never even knew they existed. But they called me and said, "Hey, gentlemen, we would like you to be able to help us with this." Why? Because I was expressing myself. You understand? So when you begin to express yourself, you're going to resonate with people who are going to be interested in what to do and what to stand for. So all these people, this is just an example I'm giving you of companies I've been able to work with. And there are several other companies I'm working with today. I never called them. I never applied. But they called me. Do you know why? Because I express myself. And my message is resonating with those that are relevant to me. I'm not for everyone when it comes to social media. I'm not targeting everyone. No, that's not the point. I'm targeting people who can add value to my life. I'm coming to sell. I'm not coming to make love relations. No. I don't care if you don't like my post. That's your problem. All right? If you don't react to my post, I don't mind. You're not my guy. I have people who are going to react, people who are going to buy from me. I have those ones I'm targeting. So I'm not here for likes. I'm here for sales. So now, how do I ensure that I sell and I attract the right people on my platform? Do you see me twerk my waist out on social media, Stephanie? Ever seen me twerking somewhere on social media? No, you've not seen me do that. Do you know why? Because I have specific people I'm targeting. There's a guy somehow who's twerking right now as I'm talking to you, and people are watching, they're clapping, they say, "You inspire me." There are people who are inspired by twerkers. Those are not my people. You understand? And there's nothing wrong with that. Each one's got the people they're trying to target. So the first step is to know, when I open my page, who am I targeting on my page? Because I'm not for everyone. That is why I don't get to feel bad when people don't react to my content, because I'm not for everyone. I have specific people. These who are watching me today, they are listening to me. These are my guys. These are my people. You understand? I'm not for everyone. So when you come, the first thing you want to understand is, who am I targeting? Define your target audience. You have to clearly understand who your ideal customers are, their interest, their demographics, and their behaviors. You have to know, who are you targeting? If you're a dancer, where are you going to find people who are interested in dancing? All right? So first of all, when you define your target audience, then you begin to create content that is engaging in relation to that target audience. You are creating a digital signature. If somebody talks about Chadwick, they will not mistake me for a dancer, no, or for a comedian, no, or for a doctor. No, I'm not a doctor, but they will know he's a finance guy. That's my signature. I talk about financial freedom. I talk about businesses. I talk about self-growth and improvement. That's my thing. I want to help as many people as possible to regain their financial stability, independence, and freedom. That's my signature. I'm not a lawyer. You understand? So the moment you begin to understand the language that money uses, then you're going to know who to get it from. Now, here's what I did. When you start talking, like I said, if you become a general dealer, it will be difficult for people to know what to stand for. So here's what you can do. On your Facebook page, there's a part called Insight. All right? There's a part called Insight. So this year, I started my Facebook page with 6,000 followers this year, because last year I started with less than 100 people on my page. Did you know that? I had less than 100 people on my page in 2022. I opened my personal page in 2021, July. I never used it up until last year in 2022 when I started. And I had less than 100 followers on my page last year. Today, I have a total audience of 100,000, or over 100,000. I have over 81,000 followers. What have I done? I've not boosted my page. I've not paid anybody to follow me, like boosting my page. No, I've not done that. My page has grown organically. I've made millions of views. My page has been approved for monetization by Facebook. What have I done right? It's something I want to explain so that you can see how that can make you money. Because I'm making money. Those of you who are watching me today, I'm making money. You understand? When I post a video, even if you don't react to my video, as long as you view it, I'm making money out of that. What did I do right? I'm not a very famous guy. Okay? But what do I do well for Facebook to give me that approval? For them to show my content, because I reach over 49 million people every month. I reach 16 million people on my page every week, Stephanie. Those are my statistics. 16 million people every week, 49 million people every month. Why do I reach so people and I don't even have millions of followers? I have 80,000 followers. How do I do that? So now, there's a part I want to share this. There's a part in Insights on every Facebook page. So if you go to your Facebook, if you're having your phone, open your phone. Let's do this together. Go to your Facebook page, okay? I want you to go to your Facebook page, and then you're going to see something called Professional Dashboard. That's number one. That professional dashboard, what you're going to see is going to show you insights, okay? For example, if your interactions are going down, for example, the past week I've been busy with exams and school. I haven't been posting. So my ratings have been going down. Let me show you this. Let me share my page. Maybe we can do this. Let me see if I can share my page so that we can use my page for this example. So that you can just know what is currently happening. So let me try and open my page so I can use my page as an example here. Okay.
So just as you're opening your page, I must mention we are live on Facebook 93.7. It is Money FM Zambia 93.7. If you're able to, do watch that illustration right now on Facebook, as well as later if you can catch up.
All right, fantastic. So Stefan, please give me a comment. Can you see my page on the screen? That's my Facebook page there. So let's see. Okay, that's my Facebook page. So you can see I have over 81,000 followers, 25,000 likes, and some of my contents have reached millions of views. And because of that, my page has been approved for monetization. Now look at that. You can see, for example, when I posted this video, some of these were having about 12 million views. You can check them out when you go. Now, what did I do? Here's what I did to reach all those millions of views. I came to this guy here called Professional Dashboard. So can you see that? You see Professional Dashboard. You can click on that dashboard. Now, that dashboard, it's going to show, of course, your total audience. And of course, you're going to see some part called, okay. Can you see my page changing? Can you see that?
Yes, I can.
Okay, fantastic. So let's go to some part called audience. See that part called audience. So if you go to where it says audience, you're going to see. It's very important you look at this if you have a Facebook page. Please look at this part. So you can see there it shows audience. Please, Stefan, confirm with me if you can see that. Does it show audience?
Yes. Age.
Do you see the graphs?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now here's what happens. So I come to my page and I study the people I have on my page. I say, okay, fine. 69.5% of people on my page are men. All right. And then 30.5% of people on my page are women. You understand that? So when I'm going to create content for my page, I'm supposed to be considerate. I have to understand the majority on my platform are men. That information is very important, because imagine I have 69.5% of people are men, and then I create content that pisses off men. What will happen to my page? What will happen? So if I post content that's going to piss off men, what do you think will happen on my page?
It will reduce the number, the rate in which men view your page will reduce.
People will be offended, yes. People will be offended. That's number one. So you have to know how many men are here, how many women are here. So when you're creating content, you know the majority on your platform. And also, I now know I have 30.5% who are women. I'm supposed to build so that I can attract more women also on my platform. I have more men, but I need more women also. So what can I do? I'm supposed to balance my content. I talk about content that talks about things to do with men, and content things to do with women, so that I can build more women to come to my platform. But also I can maintain the men who are there so they can tell other men to come to my platform. This is very important information. But again, notice here, when I'm going to be posting my content, I'm going to look at my page. What is the age group? So see, between 18 to 24, I have about 12% people who are between the age of 18 to 24. So the majority on my platform are between 25 to 34. Have you seen? The majority of my people who follow my page are between 25 to 34. So when I'm going to be creating content, I'm going to be creating products, I know who are the majority. I know whom I'm going to advertise to. So I can't go and sell something for people above 65, because you can see those who are above 65, I have less than 5% of them on my platform. So if I'm selling a product for people above 65, the chances are that I will not make money out of it, because those people are few on my platform. But if you see those who are between the age of 25 to 35 to 34, even 35 to 44, those are a lot of people on my platform. So I can sell things to this kind of age groups. Now notice, I have 28% of people who are between the age of 25 to 34 are men on my page. And then about 10% of those are women. So when I'm going to sell products to the age group of people who are between 25 and 34, I'm supposed to understand 10% of those are men, are women. 30% of those are men. So total 40% of people on my platform are between the age of 25 and 34, of which 10 are men, 10 are ladies, 30 are men. So when I'm going to create a course or a product or a sale, whatever it is, I'm supposed to be considerate of this information. I'm not going to create a lot of content for a 5%. No, because I know the majority are the 30%. So how can I make sure the 30% buy from me? What can I do for the 30% for them to buy from me? And what can I do to build these people who are between the 10% to go also to 20, 15, 30%? What can I do? It's very important. But again, you have to understand, now see, between the age of 35 and 44, I have about 18%, those are men, and about 8% those are women. All right. So
Mm.
people between the age of 35 and for example, when you are creating content, you're supposed to be considerate of who is on your platform. So when I'm going to be saying to these people, I know the age groups, I know the numbers. I know who are between 55 and to 64, above 65, 35 to 44, 18 and 24. I know exactly my audience the way they are. So when I'm creating content, it must be the content that's going to resonate with people on my platform. So today I can create something about people between the age of 25 and 34, and they're going to the engagement to be very different because they will resonate very well. Then I can talk about those about 35 and 44. Then I can talk about those between 18 and 24. So you're going to see each type of content you create is going to have different engagement depending on who have you targeted on that particular day. It's very important to understand this information. Lots of people don't know. But again, the other thing you have to understand is you have to know the cities. Who are the top 10 cities, all right, on your platform? For example, you're going to see there are top 10, you're going to see Lusaka, you're going to see top 10 cities and also top 10 countries. Who are the countries who are on your platform so that you can know when you are posting things on your content, all right? It's very important to understand who is going to resonate. But also go to where it says content there above audience. If you go to content, that button helps you to know what time is your audience like to be online. So I can, for example, do in the last 7 days, I can go to my content. Now, if I create on any type of content, whatever content I may have here, I'm going to see, okay, fine. From the type of content I've created in the last 7 days or in the last 28 days, whatever it is, what was the time when most people were online? And what was the time when people were not online? So if I choose any type of content that is either on my page or whatever it is, it can give you an idea, all right, of who was online at this particular day and who was not online. Okay, it's a bit slow, but it's supposed to come up. Let's see. Okay, anyway, it's a bit slow. Let me close it and I will open it again. So it's a bit slow, but I wanted to show you there's a toggle that shows you it shows you the time that most people on your page. Okay, this one is a bit slow. Okay, I've closed it. I'll try and open it again. It shows you the toggle for the time when most of the people on your platform are online. So you're going to understand, for example, for my audience, I know that maybe between 19 and 2030, most people are online. Or maybe between 14 to 1530, most people are online. So the content toggle shows you the time when a lot of people on your platform are online. So it is during that time when you have an advert, you're supposed to post it because a lot of people will see it because they are online by that time. So you must know what time are my people online on my page, all right? And then also it shows you the demographics, what are the locations. You find that people in Chipata are online at 17 hours because in the morning they're in the fields. People in Lusaka are online at 13 hours because that's when they're having lunch. You understand? So you must take time to study your platform, to study your audience. And when I did that, Stefan, I started now trying to post content. And what happened? 9 of my videos went viral, had 12 million views, 8 million views, whatever million views. Before I knew it, I had an email in my inbox from Facebook that now I can monetize my page. I submitted my TPINs and everything. I was approved before I knew it. You understand? Why? Because they saw that my content was going viral now. When I post a video, I have 200,000 reactions, 12 million views. Have you seen? So it takes just one piece of content to understand the audience, the timings, and if it just goes viral once, the Facebook algorithm favors you. Before I knew it, I was at 10,000 followers. In the 7 days period, I was at 32,000 followers. And I was wondering what is going on my page. In the space of 1 week, I have 32,000 new followers. Before I knew it, I was at 44,000, 50,000, 60,000. Today, I'm at 81,000. I don't boost my page. All right? People just come. They're just following me now. They're just following me. Why? Because now the algorithm has understood because it respects discipline and consistency. People told me this. They said, if you're going to post videos, post out of videos are going to grow. It's not true. From the time I started my page, I go live a lot because, that's the nature of my work. I do most of the times I do videos. It never worked. The entire year last year, I was going live every day. I met all the criteria under monetization. I say you have to meet 660,000 views, 60,000 minutes, whatever it is. I met all those. But my page never grew. The moment I started understanding my audience, the age groups, the timings they're online, the locations where they're coming from, the type of content they're presenting with. So when I post a content, I always go to my insights and say, okay, fine, which type of content are people reacting to the most? Which one are they commenting on the most? So I go on that type of content. So okay, fine, they like this kind of content. Let me now do more of this content. When they stop reacting to that content, okay, fine, this content they have stopped. Let me now talk about more of this content. All right. So every single time you make a post, go behind the scenes on insights. Go and click on that post and see. Classify. You can do this. There's a part which says classify your content by engagement. Okay. Where you can go to your insight settings and then classify your content by engagement. When you classify by engagement, Facebook will show you the list of the content, type of content people on your platform are resonating with the most, and the ones they are sharing the most. Then you can read and say, oh, this is what they like. Then you focus on those type of contents. So you're growing your page. But now here's the issue. If you're not a comedian, avoid jokes. If you're not a comedian, avoid jokes on your platform. Do you know why? Because you're going to attract people who love jokes. And those guys won't buy from you because they're coming to your page for jokes. You understand? I'm a finance person. So I'm consistent with my signature. When I come on radio, I come on my page, I'm talking about how can you grow yourself? How can you improve financially, socially, career-wise? I'm a career person. I'm a finance person. So my signature is in finance. I love growth. I talk about growth. So I have a specific signature. Somebody identifies me when they see me. I talk about growth. All right? So having a specific signature also helps the Facebook algorithm to know which kind of people to show your content to. But if today you post comedy, tomorrow you post dresses, the next day you post this, the algorithm will find it difficult to understand what kind of people to show your content to because you're a general dealer. It becomes difficult for Facebook to help you grow your content. So when I understood that, before I knew it, Facebook was now promoting my page on my behalf. They were now showing people who might be interested in growth and finance. So I classified my page as growth and finance. So now whoever wants to grow, whoever wants to talk to know finances, the algorithm now shows them more of my content so that those people begin to follow my page more. That's why every day I was having 10,000 followers on my page coming through on a daily basis. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. And before I knew it, I'm at 81,000. Today I have a total audience of 100,000 people on my page. And now how do you make money out of those people? It becomes easier because, do you know what? I'm consistent with my message. So if somebody's on my page and is not here for financial advice, is not here for growth strategies, then he's on the wrong platform because my page is about growth. That's what it's about. So those who are on my page, when I create a course about how to start a business, they're going to buy from me because that's what they are there for. You understand? Now, if you become a general dealer, you're going to have jokers on your page, dancers, singers, whatever it is, lawyers, doctors, accountants. People don't know what to stand for. So when you try to sell something, they are shocked. You also sell dresses because they don't know what to stand for. So it's going to be very frustrating, all right? When you post something stupid, people react. You post a business, zero reaction because they're not interested. The algorithm also is finding it difficult to know who to show that content to because they don't know who's supposed to get that information. Your Facebook, your page is like scattered, it's everywhere. So choose your signature and stick with it. If you stick to a signature, if you talk about food, stick to food. Of course, once in a while you can crack a joke, but don't be a general dealer. If you talk about finances, stick to finances. If you talk about TV, stick to TV. So that Facebook can identify specific kind of people who are going to be interested in your content. You understand? So it's very important that you assess those. I wish I could go on, but unfortunately I can't go on and on. But just also make this comment. Now for you to make money, like I said, Stefan, last time, I made my first 100,000 kwacha on social media when I had less than 1,000 followers. And the question is from the start, when I was expressing myself, people knew I didn't come to dance. They knew I came to sell. I'm a salesman. So when I come to Facebook, right now I'm talking to Stefan, I'm selling. When I get off this radio program, somebody's gonna call me today and they'll ask me, how can you help me build my Facebook page? How can you assess? Can you help me look at my page and see what I can do right? I'm gonna help somebody for a fee today. So what have I done now? So now once you have a page, now here's the issue, Stefan. How do you make money? There are only two ways on how you can make money. And I'm gonna tell you this. There are two ways of making money. And these are the two ways that I think are very effective. Making money is like catching butterflies. How do you catch butterflies? Of course, you have to create a net, okay? A big net. Yeah, doing butterflies, so the butterflies can be grabbed. That is what we call hustling. A lot of people are creating the net. They want to catch the butterflies. The butterflies are all over the place, and you have a net. Yeah, you are throwing it around. That's hustling. Now that's the toughest way of catching butterfly, using a net. So one of the toughest. So if you're going to make money, the toughest way is to become a hustler. That's very tough, because the hustlers they don't know what they're actually looking for. They're here, they're there. No, they're all over the place. Don't be a hustler, all right? Be a farmer. So now, how do you catch butterflies? Be a farmer. What does a farmer do? He creates a garden. When you have a garden, what happens? Butterflies begin to come to your garden. You understand, Stefan? Butterflies, now you won't be chasing them. They have to come to your garden. So what do? You're going to learn something. In that garden, bees will begin to come. Birds will begin to come. Then oh, okay, fine. Oh, so now you begin to put now other plants in that garden. So you can attract different types of insects, birds, and stuff like that. But what will shock you, even animals like goats and cattle, they also come. Worms will come. So the question is, how do you protect your garden? So that these worms, these goats, these cows should not come and eat those plants in your garden. What do you do? And that's the mistake people make when they are on social media. For example, imagine I have over 100,000 total audience. One day I might say something that Facebook does not like. You know what they will do? They will shut me down. I'll lose it all in a blink of an eye. So what have I done to build my garden? I have built a website. All right? When I create a course, I put on my garden. My website is my garden. Then I put a link on my Facebook page and say, those who want to know how to grow your business in 60 days, here's the link. Go to my garden, you will find it. When they go to my garden, they're going to say, okay, fine. On this website, there are business insights, there are articles, there are financial information, there are different kinds of services I offer. So they'll say, oh, there's even this, oh, there's even that. So now I don't have to always be there trying to sell things, because people can be in my garden and then they will see what they like in my garden. Butterflies will come to my garden. The problem with hustling that when you are sick, there's no money. If you are throwing the net, you are sick, you can't throw the net. So how long will you keep throwing the net? Tell me, people. And tell me if it makes sense. Give me some motivation. Give us some motivation, people. Give us, how do you find that information? So that is very important. So now, how do you create a garden? Create an email list. And create a free course. For example, sometimes I do a free mentorship. All right. And I say, people, please come to my mentorship for free. Okay? I will not charge you any amount of money. Come to my mentorship for free. All you are supposed to do is simply register here and everything will be done. So what do? I put the link to my mentorship. I put the link to my mentorship where online on my website. When people are registering, they are leaving their email addresses and I'm getting them. When I want to advertise, what do? I simply send an email address to them and I say, guys, here is my email address. So for example, tonight, Stefan, at 19 hours, I have 19:30. I have a career development. It's a free session because I love to share knowledge. And of course, I love to help, Stefan. So what have I done? I've invited people, say, come through to our session, come and learn how you can get ahead in your career for free. And what's going to happen? Some of these people are going to come tonight. They will join my WhatsApp group. Some of them are going to share their email address with me. The next time I want to advertise to them, what do? I simply put that item in my garden and then they'll see it. What is my garden? My email list is my garden. My website is my garden. My WhatsApp group is my garden. So when you have people on your platform, own those people. How do you own those people? Create WhatsApp groups, put them in those groups. In case that Facebook shuts you down, you can advertise to them. In case social media shuts you down, you can send an email to them. In case you are shut down, they can go to your website. Because on my website, I'm able to express myself freely without any restrictions. I can write an article, I can say what I want. Nobody's going to come and shut me down because it's my garden. It's my website. And a lot of people don't do this. All right. So tonight at 19:30, come through for a career talk. We have a specialist, Mr. Mainza Mweni, who is the finance manager for Komako Zambia. And of course, yours and truly, Shadwick, the chartered accountant. I'm going to be there tonight at 19:30. So this is another way of creating a garden. So those who want to get ahead in employment are going to come to my garden. Then they'll tell their friends about my garden. So before I know it, I am catching butterflies. Butterflies are coming to me without me having to chase the butterflies. That's how you do it, Stephanie. If you are going to become a hustler, it's going to be 17 times harder for you to grow. So create a garden, manage like what catching butterflies. I hope that illustration makes sense. Somebody tell me. So you see, somebody even said, I want to join you, sir. See, like I told you, he wants to be part of my garden, So I'm going to make money from this gentleman. It's going to pay me something one day. Have you seen? That's how you make the money, Stefan. It's like catching a butterfly. So the question is, how will you catch your butterflies?
That's the question for real. And just to chip in this conversation,
Yes.
I've noticed a few things. So I think at this point we could pick some 3 or 5 calls on
Yeah.
077 1616290. We're talking about how to attract the right people on your business Facebook page. That, of course, if you have one by now, you should have one at least. So it's 077 Now, I've noticed these few things in terms of Facebook page. I've
Yes.
noticed that people end up making more than one page. I don't know if you were once in that space where you've created a multiple of pages simply because maybe they were trying to identify what they can do and who they really are. That's another thing that people struggle with: identity.
Yes.
Identity gets moved by the another person's identity. What you do today, Mr. Lusambo, and what I do on my own Facebook page. So I will realize that probably have all those followers, the 81 followers. So I will think to myself, I think what I'm doing is not good. I need to do finance. So what I'll do is that
Yeah.
I will copy and paste most of the things you do and make myself a financial expert. So identity is what people struggle with. That's why a lot of people start well, a professional page ending up to be a comedy or dance page simply because someone is trying to struggle with identity. Another thing
Yes.
that I've noticed is that people struggle with time issues. I think people are not able to withstand time. They want to have things done immediately. A page that was created a month ago must at least have 40 likes or 40K. That's a thing. So if it's not gaining likes, people get demotivated, and that's what leads again to wanting to be something that you're not, to creating something that you cannot
Indeed.
manage. So it's also about time. Also, competition.
Indeed.
Competition too is one thing that I've noticed. People want to compete, but of course, every page is different. They do different things. So if only people would realize there's no competition. Also, you touched an important aspect which has to do with content.
Indeed.
I think in content, how knowledgeable are you about a certain issue and what do you post? Who are you? It does tarry with the content that
Indeed.
you post on your page. Now, I want to hear from you. What challenge do you have with growing and attracting the right people on your business page? Ever found yourself on those people that have made more than one page? Because I have. I don't know how many pages I have made before just to get comfortable. There's always those
Indeed.
multiple pages just to get comfortable. So I want to hear from you, and we do have a few minutes. So if you can
Indeed.
do call on 077 Over to you, Mr. Lusambo.
Fantastic. So I like what you have said. And Nana agrees with her. She says, such an awesome teaching. I'll forever follow you, sir. Personally, I'm motivated and encouraged. Thank you so much, Nana. It's good to have you. Thank you very much. So, like I'm saying, Stephanie, there's nothing wrong with having more than one page. For example, I have more than one page myself. I have other pages. But what I've done, I don't mix my pages with, if I'm going to have I'm saying Saraula, I'm going to open a page specifically for clothes for Saraula. And I'll stick with it because the Facebook algorithm is going to favor me more. It's going to show it more to that kind of people. It knows I'm specific, I'm certain. You understand? So it will be easier for the algorithm to show my post to a lot of people. So if you have for Sarah, be it for Sarah. If you have for personal, it's for personal. For example, the Shadrick Digital Accountant page is for my personal. This is where I express myself. This is where I talk about growth strategies. But I have other pages where I sell other things. All right. For example, Saraola. I have a different page for that, specifically for Saraola. You understand? So I have people specific on that page buying clothes and stuff from me on that other page, specifically for that. I don't go there to teach financial literacy. No, I don't. When I post, I'm posting a new bag, a new handbag, a new shoe, a new clothes, a new shirt, a new what, specifically for that. So if you become a general dealer, you confuse not only your audience, but also the Facebook algorithm. So be specific. If you want to have 5 pages, no problem, but be specific. Each page should have an objective. Like this page I'm on right now, the objective is growth and financial freedom. That's the objective, period. So I talk about other things. Sometimes I joke on business and stuff like that, but I know the objective. Even if I crack a joke, my audience will know it's just joking. They know what I stand for. They know I'm not a comedian, I'm not a dancer, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer. So money is like a language, Stephanie. All right? Once you know how to understand the language, it becomes easier. In the past, we had Pharisees. Pharisees understood the law. But what did they do with the law? They misled those who did not understand it. All right? So you have to understand the law. Why do you need a lawyer, Stephanie? You need a lawyer because you can't interpret the law. Why do you need a doctor? Because you don't understand human biology. Why do you need an accountant? Because you don't understand taxes. All right? So the question is, if you're going to become successful in your business and on your page, you have to understand the language of money. Money has a signature that it follows. It likes people who are specific, not general dealers, no. So when you become a general dealer, you won't attract anything. Like I told you, I never called Money FM to call me to come here. I never called that company I told you about. I never called all these companies. They are calling me. Last week I was offered a job. I never applied for that job. But they called me. How come? Because I have a signature and they said your content aligns with our values. That's what they told me in the email. You understand? Mm-hmm. So the moment you begin to have a signature, you're going to attract people who love what you do, genuinely. Because they know if they want somebody to come and talk about financial literacy, they're going to call Shadrick. They want someone to talk about family finance, they're going to call Shadrick. They want someone to come and do an interview presenter, they're going to call Stefan because they know. But if you become a general, that becomes difficult to trust you. You're everywhere. We respect specialization. If I want a lawyer, I'm not going to go a social media influencer. I'm going to go to a real lawyer because I know what he does for a living. If I want a doctor, I'm not going to come to Stefan because he'll kill me. I'm going to go to a real doctor because he does that for a living. If you want financial advice to do with taxes, whatever it is, you're not going to go to anybody. You're going to go to Shadrick because Shadrick does that for a living. I have a master's in that, a degree in that. I'm a chartered accountant. I do that for a living. So I won't confuse you because I know those things inside out. Specialization is key.
It is.
Very important.
So do we have any comments, obviously, any other comments that should be given?
Okay, so we have comments coming in, and we thank you so much those who've been with us. We have Mr. Christopher, Mr. Kafuti. Of course, we have Brian, who is watching us from Central African Republic. Fantastic. So Money FM Radio is reaching people, and the Shadrick Accountant page is reaching people. Central African Republic. Thank you so much. How is the weather that side? Okay. We have all these. We have a few people coming. So guys, give us your comments. We have 6 minutes before we call it a day. And Stefan, just so you know, like I said earlier, if you can understand the language, You can be specific. Think of making money like that garden I talked about. It's going to be easier for you. Because if you're a hustler, my friend, you're in trouble. When you stop working, money stops coming. But when you have a garden, you don't have to be there. Because butterflies will come to your garden, birds will come to your garden, bees will come to your garden. But beware, goats, cows, and other animals also come to your garden, including worms will come to your garden. So protect your garden. You understand? It's very important. Think
Very
of money
important.
in those two ways. That's what has really helped me, Stephanie, to just open my mind and say, okay, money is easy to make. It's so easy to make money. It's so easy to make money. And if you want to know how to make money, please inbox us and we'll be happy to book an appointment with you. Go to our page, there's a feature for book appointment. Book appointment. Spend your 30 minutes with our team and with us. We'll be happy to help you to build that garden for yourself. Otherwise, it's so easy to make money nowadays on social media. So easy. It's very easy.
Very easy. And of course, maybe if you do still want to come through, as we are definitely getting to wrap it up, would have liked to hear from you on 077-1616290. That, of course, is 077-1616290, just like that. And we definitely would have loved to hear from you. Now, we've already read this particular comment, have we? Oh, okay. So this one says that we join tonight. You just won yourself another one.
Yeah. Yeah. I have another one coming to my garden.
Yeah.
Have you seen? It's a garden, Stephanie. It's a garden. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Making money is like catching butterflies. Remember that illustration. It will help you. So when you go tonight, I challenge all of you who are watching me. Go and sit yourself down and say, how can I create a garden so that these butterflies can follow me? All right? When I leave this radio program, Stephanie, be rest assured somebody's going to call me. And I'm going to make money out of that. They are going to be part of my garden. So when you're on Facebook, don't just post your makeup or your nice new suit or your nice show, your table cut. No. Create a signature that somebody will be happy to call you and spend money on you. You don't have to push for things like you're going to push for things a lot to plead with people. Please give me this opportunity. You don't even have to do that. Once you have a signature, you don't have to beg for recognition.
So we do have a call, I think, on the other side. Let's see
Indeed.
if we could pick that call. Hello.
Good morning, Stefan.
Morning, Victor.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Lusambo on the other side.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Victor. How are you?
I'm fine. I have two questions. The first one is, how can I fight the urge to grow my page using wrong means, and also the disadvantages of growing my page using wrong means or wrong ways, because they say men and women lie, but numbers don't lie. We see people on social media who do wrong things. Maybe you talked about, tweeting and stuff, but they have got a huge number following them, a huge following.
Mm-hmm.
So I might see someone with, a huge following, and they are doing all sorts of bad things. And I might be tempted to do such. And in my mind, I would say, okay, let me do some bad things. And then when I get a large following, then I will begin to, transfer or direct those following, my followers to my garden, so to say.
We hear the question. We hear the question.
Definitely.
It's
I think under a minute. Yeah, under a minute, we should actually get tempted to go high. Of course, we also do have another comment, and this one is also saying, thank you very much for the knowledge. I've learned so much. How do you overcome the temptation to do what you're not supposed to be doing on your page? And what happens if you don't go in?
So yes, like I said, if I imagine I have, when I started, the entire year, I was able to build about 6,500 people in 2022. Imagine I saw some people were just dancing, twerking, singing, And then they're having thousands of followers. There's nothing wrong with that. That's their niche as well. That's how they have chosen to grow and make money out of that. But that's not my thing. I can't dance. I can't twerk. I can't sing. All right? What is my thing? I'm a finance guy. So how can I do to grow my page? I'm going to bring people who want to grow their finances. People want to grow their businesses and strategies. So what am I going to do? I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to establish myself. I'm going to collaborate with other influencers in the same line of my work. For example, I feature on other people's Facebook pages who are in the same line as me. Their followers will begin to follow me. We cross-pollinate. If you do, I know a guy who opened the Facebook page and he called it Chandana K. And another one opened the Facebook page, called it whatever it is, different names. And then they merged the Facebook pages to make one big page. But that's a very wrong way, because you're going to have people on your page who don't really follow you for what you are selling. They follow you for music you post.
Who they think
You understand? They won't buy from you because they are there to watch music videos. So for me, people buy my content because they are there to do what? They are there to learn strategies and to grow. So when I post anything about growth, they are going to buy from me. They go to my website. They go to my WhatsApp groups. They pay me, and I'm here. You understand? It's very important that you are specific so people can trust you. If people can trust you, they can give you their money.
Definitely. Well, Mr. Lusambo would have loved to go on and on, but of course, time does not seem to be our best ally. Till next week again, it's bye for now.
Fantastic. Bye-bye. Have a fantastic day, guys. And thank you, Stefan. You're so amazing. Great.